Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I got another quick update video for you guys on my 2020 Ford Ranger. So in the last video I made, I told you guys about the fuel diluting the oil issue that I was having. Had a link in the description to some forum posts about other Ranger owners that are having this as well. So I took mine to the dealership, and what they did is they changed my oil for me and scribed the dipstick and essentially told me come back in 3,000 miles and they'll do an oil consumption test. And I get why they did it, because I changed my own oil, that way they have their own kind of baseline. Now before I sent the oil back, or excuse me, before I took it to the dealership, I sent an oil sample to Blackstone and I got my results here. So my oil was diluted with fuel by 3%, and I'll show the results on the screen here now. My oil was diluted. The viscosity was lower, the flash point was lower, so that's definitely not good. But what the dealership told me was to come back after that first 3,000 miles, and like I said, they'll do a oil consumption test. That's great. However, I've driven the truck so far about 500 miles now, and here's a photo of the oil that has risen in that 500 miles. I'll show you here. And you can see on that photo where they scribe the dipstick, and I'm about 1/8 of an inch higher than that. Not quite to the top dot yet on the dipstick, but the oil level is rising, and that was taken after the truck had been sitting on the flat level service for 24 hours. Or excuse me, well, for probably about, yeah, actually for 24 hours, a full day. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take the truck back to the dealership because the oil level even is still rising. I'm not gonna wait 3,000 miles and let it get diluted any further and cause any possible damage to the truck. So hopefully Ford can figure this out. I will keep you guys updated with what continues to happen. I know some people have posed that, well, maybe your catch can is causing the issue or something, but I don't think that, I don't think that's happening, because there is no vacuum leak. There's no, everything's function as it should be. It's just an extended hose with a can in the middle. Instead of putting all that blow by back into the crank, it's putting it into the can. None of my hoses are leaking, none of my hoses are worn. So I really highly doubt that that's causing any issues. So now I'm willing to, after keep driving the truck for a couple more thousand miles, or rather a couple more times, taking it to the dealership, if it's not resolved, if they don't fix anything, then I'm willing to put my hoses back on and back to stock. But otherwise my truck is stock, so I don't think that's what's happening. A lot of people surmise that it's probably like leaking fuel injectors or the high pressure fuel pump. So we're just gonna take it to the dealership, keep trying. I'm gonna keep documenting it, and kind of just gonna have to go from there. So if any of y'all have this issue, or maybe just let me know down in the comments and what you think. So yeah, guys, I'll keep you updated, and I'll see y'all later.